Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to the episode of my F1 2019 Manager Career Mode here with Red Bull Honda for round number 13 today at the USA Grand Prix in this season. And if you guys did miss the previous one, then be sure to go check that one out before you see this one, because that was quite an important one for the championship now, going into USA off the back of last episode at Japan. Fantastic race for the team, really cool to see Verstappen and Gasly all to do a bit of battling. Verstappen now is in the lead for the very first time in the Drivers' Championship. Hamilton's been dominating the entire season, and only now have we got the lead now in the Drivers. Constructors, we've had the lead now for a little bit, and we've grown that lead now by a few more points, so looking pretty comfy. Obviously, Merc could always turn up. You never know. There's 3 rounds to go, though, so it is pretty much, very much now crunch time. There's 2 points in it between Verstappen and Hamilton. That's going to be a very, very close fight. I'm less concerned now about the constructors, but at the same time, we obviously have to just constantly keep on worrying about it a little bit. Otherwise, it could get away from us. We don't want it to get away from us. In terms of the pit crew, then, we're going to go ahead and reject all these, because obviously, like I said, we've actually got a really good staff for an auto management as well, so we don't need to hire any new guys. I think we're all good, really, and the game seems to be doing a good job at shuffling around the right people when we need it. And you can see a few people are on 20 now, so we've got a really good pit crew underneath us here. So going through the emails, and interviewed Sky, Chilton's agent. I'm gonna say no chance. He's 4 stars, so he's not exactly too bad, but I'm gonna say no chance. I don't really have signing Max Chilton in mind, to be honest, in the season, or even for next season with Red Bull. So we're going to move on then. We've got a car repair being done. We are building, obviously, the brakes, which get done in 8 days' time. So, is that going to be actually before the USA Grand Prix? Yes, it will be. And we've also got a political vote coming up as well. So, we've got a few little bits of admin to actually work on. And in terms of car repair, we were also improving the gearbox that we built and the new set of brakes that we built. So, those are already the maximum, but we can go 19 more. And then on the gearbox, are we away from the maximum? Yes, we are as well. So, what else could we improve? We could do it, the rear wing. So the second rear wing can be improved. So basically giving Gasly a better car, essentially, when we can. So I may as well, because it's always going to be good if both our drivers can do equally as well. So I'm going to add in, the engines are both the max they can do. So I'm going to add the front wing, and the brakes could go, the brakes can only go 3, whereas that's a little bit more than 3. So I'll improve the front wing. Reliability wise, though, I think we're all good, aren't we? I think everything is fine. Brakes are 98, 91, yeah. Gearbox is 91, 89. Yeah, everything's pretty good. I mean, we could always just add in a few little bits here and there, but it's not really going to do much, especially if we're on like 0 staff allocation. It won't really do anything, but hey-ho, may as well just add them in for the sake of, I don't know, aesthetics, that we are kind of looking towards some reliability. But we've got that GMA vote coming up, which looks like no promotion, is it? GMA to remove promotion bonus in 2021. So 25 million payment to teams that are newly promoted into Formula 1 is on the chopping block. I don't see... I think that's quite a good thing. I have like a little kind of bonus for getting into F1, because you kind of need it, a helping hand if you are getting promoted. But at the same time, obviously, that's not going to ever affect me. But so I might just abstain. I mean, what are the other votes coming up? There's no other future votes for this season, so I may as well vote, and I would probably be in favour for not removing it. But let's see. So Gasly now's got a dilemma. My contacts just told me there's an open slot of Tondela for a bit of practice. If I could get some quality time there, re-improve our chances. What do you think? Tondela, we've already done Tondela this season. Next season, obviously, Tondela comes up, but I don't even know, to be honest, if I'm going to keep Gasly around. I might want to think about changing him, so I'm going to say I need you here. No impacts there. Sorry, Gasly. There's no point spending 1 million on you if we're not even going to maybe have you for next year. Just a little, first little drop there, cat out of the bag, that I might not be re-signing Gasly. I might be looking to replace him. We'll see. But the car part's done. New set of brakes is in, so I will add that on, obviously, to reliability. That's 30% reliability, and I have to also add that on to improvements. So what is pretty close to being done? That is like 6 away, so I'll add that on. I may as well remove everything here and just work on this flat out, and that's going to get done 1 day after the race. Should be good enough, I think. So let's go for that. 14 to 21, and let's see, hopefully the performance improvement's enough on the brakes where it goes over what we've got right now. But here we go, GMA vote time. Let's respond. I'm going to go voting against, so that's 4 to 2 right now. So I feel pretty good about that, actually, because, let's help out the little guys once they come into F1, It's a tough sport. A lot of money's needed, so why are we trying to chop off that bonus payment? And it looks like a lot of people are against it. There's plenty of 4, though, so it's quite a close vote, actually, 7 to 4. A lot closer than I thought it might have been. So it got rejected, though, so teams promoted into F1 will still get that bonus payment of 25 million, which I think is pretty good, actually. I think it's the right thing to do, to be honest. So we'll go through into the car again, quickly just check. That is going to be not enough, really. If we go to... I need to make sure the reliability is good, though. So let's move on to a few more days. And just like 2 days before before Phoenix, I'm going to check this. Right, we're on 20. We're 7 points off the best. We're 69% reliability. It's still better than the other set of brakes we have, so I can't get too disheartened by that. We got our pre-race report. What is it? Is there a report? 0% chance of rain. So nothing funny is going to happen in the race in terms of that. And reliability is 79%. Let's move that on one more night, all the way to 35. 1 night's difference. What is that going to do to that? Is that going to get it into the 80? Yes, it is. 85. So now I'll go all the way back to performance. And I will go to designing a new part. Let's design another new part. We're getting pretty high up there now. I think overall our car is still only 2nd place, but engine-wise we're best. 3rd there, 1st place in brakes now, 3rd place in front wing, 1st place in suspension, 1st place in rear wing. So we're looking very damn good. Just the gearbox again needs to be done because, but we've already got the best gearbox we could probably make. I think we've got an Epic, and that's the part we have, which is an Epic, I'm pretty sure. So I don't really know what to make actually. Should we make a risky part? I guess we'll make a risky part for gearbox. We could do that. So let's go for risk level. What's got risk level? 25 to max there, and then 15 to max here. I think that's going to be the best. 1188. Yeah, 1188, and then we can do reliability. That's not going to be much actually, so we could just may as well spend 1 million to remove it, and then add another one. I don't know. Acceleration plus 50. That's 1238. That's 1203. And that's 228. So that's better. And then here, I don't really know. We could go with another good component, really. We don't have to stick to this. So we could go 1258 and then add on even something more, like 1283. Yeah? I think it works out. I think that works out quite well because none of these are going to add performance for us. So may as well go with that combination. And that's going to be a pretty damn good gearbox, actually, I think. I have a risky part, but obviously that will be removed for next season. So I may as well go ahead and build it. But from now on, pretty much, we're not actually improving our car for the rest of the season because that's a part for next year and three races to go. Realistically, we can't even build a new part in 3 races' time. That's going to be, you know, really substantially good. So pretty much we have to work with what we've got now, which is why I say it's going to be crucial to monitor this situation with Verstappen in terms of how close that's going to be. But apart from that, let's go into practice then. Obviously, Alpine star selection. This is going to be a tough Grand Prix. Phoenix is always a tough one, and Merc have still been pretty damn good. And with the random grids, we could get screwed over here. So let's just see how this goes. But very high tyre wear, so I'll take in 5 sets of softs, plenty of mediums, and I will also take in, you know what, I'll take in 4 softs, and I'll take in a few more hard tyres as well, 4 apiece, because the hard tyres, they might be actually quite useful, to be fair, because the tyre wear really is that annoyingly high. And then brakes now, Verstappen is going to stay with this brake set, and Gasly will basically just get an upgrade on his brakes. Everything else, though, is all good. Right, practice time. I'm going to send them out mediums, because actually there's only a 10-lap difference between the mediums and hard tyres here, so I don't know. Actually, we could once again just use the middle compounded tire, but the hard, because I know from previous years it's been so tough on tire wear actually that we might end up wanting to use hard. So I'm going to cautiously start off with mediums just with these first setup runs. But if there's hopefully there's enough time maybe to get some levels on hards just to give us that flexibility really. But we'll see how it goes first of all with the setups, and hopefully they don't take too long to do. It really has been way more of a faff this season than last season, really, that I can remember on the setups here. But we come in, let's see what they're thinking there. It's pretty good for Gasly. Once again, Gasly is the one looking more comfortable here. Straight off the bat there with 3 greats there, 94%. That's pretty damn comfy. So I'm actually just going to send him straight back out and just crack on with that knowledge first of all. Because like I said, I want to try and get both tyres of knowledge. And I'll try and quickly get Verstappen's done, hopefully, in one more setup go. And then we'll see how it goes. Downforce-wise, looks like maybe I'm going to reduce that downforce a little bit. Maybe on the front wing side as well. Towards maybe something like that. Might be excellent. Handling-wise, going towards a softer suspension, I would say. And then speed balance stays the same. I think that works quite well. I'm going to also just assume that that might be okay. And just send them out for 8 laps as well. Get that knowledge. And then we'll recheck the setup in 8 laps time. Or when basically the knowledge is done. Got 22 minutes. It's not a huge long lap. It's 1:26. I mean, it's probably one of the longer laps relative to the calendar, but I think we should be able to still get, hopefully, both tyres. At least level 3 and level 2, maybe. Right, bring them both in. They got level 3. Gasly, good timing there to bring him in. Going to send them back out now on the hard tyres for 8 laps and see what we can do there. 94% setup change. Obviously, nothing's changed. We didn't change him. Let's bump this up and just see what we can do on the tweaking. We went lower downforce of Verstappen, so let's try lower. Actually, wait, hang on. I'm just going to wait 1 sec and see what Verstappen says, because if his lower downforce setup worked out, then Gasly, we know the right way to go here. Verstappen, bring him in, and he's 2 excellent and a good. So he went 1 step forward, 1 step backwards, but I know where to go on the handling front in terms of now it looks like maybe in between these two, I think is maybe the way to go then. So somewhere like in the middle, if we can get it somehow. It's going to be a bit tricky with the speed balance to get this bang on what we need, but I think something like that. I think something like that is the way to go with Verstappen, so I'll send him out 8 laps on hard tyres. Downforce-wise, Verstappen was good with the lower downforce package. He was on, although Verstappen's overall I think was higher actually, so I don't actually know. I have a sneaking suspicion just going to go lower, and that might be the way to go. So just a little bit, and then handling-wise he's fine. Acceleration, let's bring that down a little bit to there and see how that goes out for him. I'll do 4 laps and bring him in straight away. Quickly check Gasly. Just to, obviously, we're trying to max out Verstappen, so we may as well try and max out Gasly as well if we can. Right, Gasly, no change on setup. He's still got 3 greats there. Don't know percentage-wise. Percentage-wise, we went down there, so I don't really know what's up with that. So maybe higher downforce? Let's try higher downforce and see what's what with that. And the speed balance goes hand in hand a little bit with that change. So let's see. Hard tyres go out. Hard tyres were on level 1. Verstappen's just staying out there, so let's see. I think we'll get definitely level 2. Level 3 might be a push. Right, got 2 minutes to go, and we're just about under halfway of the hard tyre knowledge. So I think we'll just about miss out on level 3, unfortunately, by a little whisker. Gasly saying he's loving the handling, so I think his setup was positive in terms of that change. I haven't checked it yet, but we'll see now as we push on the last 20 seconds. Let's see. The checkered flag falls, and the knowledge has kept going. We might get level 3. Oh, it stopped there. Oh, my God. We're so close to level 3 on the hard tyres. So close. But alas, we didn't get it. So we got level 3 in mediums, level 2 on hards. But like I said, I think maybe a 1-stop's going to be good on mediums. I hope. I think last season we tried that, didn't we? And it kind of worked with Verstappen, didn't work with Gasly. So we'll see about that. We are grid slot-wise quite low, both of us, 17th and 23rd. It's almost like the game is trying to make things spicy by putting us on purpose down below. But I'm assuming Hamilton also maybe equally could get screwed over here. Hamilton's down in P19 actually, so to be fair, you know, the game's just shafted the top guys. Vettel's down in 22nd as well. So in terms of the setup then, we are 3 excellent for Verstappen, looking good. 98, 51 lap race. So pretty much it is a 1-stop on mediums and allows us to push the mediums a little bit more, basically. So I think it's a no-brainer from our side. From that perspective, and Gasly even the same thing. His tyres go 38, so I think it's a 1-stop on mediums for him as well. We've got the knowledge, the 3 levels, so may as well. His setup though isn't great actually. 91, so the best we got was 94 unfortunately for him, but you know, we're concentrating on getting Verstappen ready and getting the knowledge, so what can I do? Race trim, medium tyres then. Medium tyres and race trim. Driver strategy at the start, obviously as per going attack and overtake mode. Let's get into this then, lads. From 23rd on the last row of the grid in 17th. Let's make this another good one, and we need to try and keep ahead of Hamilton and the Mercs. Let's go to 5 red lights to the USA Grand Prix here at Phoenix, the half oval, half street circuit. 5 red lights are out, and we're underway. It's initially okay start for Verstappen, then gets bogged down a little bit there. Hamilton also gets bogged down. Let's see if Hamilton is going to go and overtake us. He does. There he is in P15. Verstappen P16 now. Gasly is up into P21. Vettel's 20th. Now Verstappen and Hamilton side by side again. So looking very, very tasty indeed. As we move forward then, Hamilton is up into now P7 as he's waltzed away a little bit. Verstappen's P9. Gasly is back there in P20, you can see. So he's still trying to make up some places. And going to have to watch out for the tyres overheating and also the fuel very, very soon. So let's go high and high. But I'm going to go auto and auto. Use a bit of ERS there. Gasly, I might use a lot of the ERS. Off the final corner. Verstappen's made a mistake there. He's up into P8 though. Hamilton's up in P4, so he's even further ahead. Gasly though, I'll keep on board with him because I'm going to go manual and then use all the ERS down this straight, trying to get up into P14, 13, 12. Good stuff there. So he jumps up quite a fair bit. go back to auto. Meanwhile, Verstappen is in P8, trying to chase off to P7. The Racing Point car, Perez, Hamilton's now in the top 3, and Auer is also in P1. So right now, Merc are looking very, very strong. We need to get back up the order and make a move. So let's go with ERS, a lot of it down this straight, up into P5. That is what we like to see. And also around the outside of Leclerc, maybe let's go overtake mode on the fuel and get past him. He's got issues with the car, actually, Leclerc. We're going conserve on the tyres. Overtake mode for both cars, because let's burn some fuel and try and bring down the tyre temps whilst we do it. There's a mistake there from Gasly a little bit. Hamilton's now second place, so it's a 1-2 for Merc. Verstappen now, though, is up into P3. We're saving tyre wear, now going to save some fuel as well, and all will be well with the world. Hamilton is on hard tyres, Auer's on soft, so that's quite interesting, actually. A very weird, dramatic split strategy between the two Merc cars. Verstappen's only just there, so I think we're still within range to overtake Hamilton eventually. And also, I don't know what his strategy will be. He might put onto soft tyres, you know, at the end of this race. And now the safety car is leaving, so that might change things now. Auer could pit on the safety car. I don't know. I don't think it's worth for us to pit. Is Hamilton going to pit? No, he doesn't pit. Auer's already passed the pit lane. I don't think there's any point of us pitting, to be honest. So I'm going to just go low. And with Gasly as well, I might go low. Although, with Gasly, if we pit, we're now 48 laps out from the Grand Prix. We could go to the end on hard tyres from here and get a free pit stop, essentially. But we're P11 right now. We'd come out in 23rd because the field's so close. So there's really no point pitting this early. Right, safety guys heading to the garage now. So I'm going to go full out attack then and on high fuel. But we don't actually... I can't actually go too high fuel. Gasly's hardly saved fuel. So actually, I can't really afford to go. I think I need to go low fuel. Both these guys on medium fuel. I can't really afford to go any higher. I will definitely on the restart. Actually, well, I'll put auto because manually they should deploy ERS straight away. Safety car comes in. Verstappen deploys ERS. Gasly deploys some ERS. Let's deploy a bit more though, please. If we can, try and push on. Try and get past Hamilton if we dare. Nearly down the inside there. Full out attack. It's close, but no cigar quite yet. Right up the gearbox. And wow, it's 4 wide there. Gasly gets pushed down to P9. As we come through then, Gasly comes back. He's up into P6 now, so he's done well. P5, so he's made some strides there. The Red Bull car finally showing its true colours. We'll go neutral for him, because I know the tyre wear could be a bit iffy. We'll go high as well for Verstappen. We're oh so close to Auer now, who's in second place. Hamilton's got up into first somehow, even though Auer's on the soft tyres, which is kind of weird. But we'll see. We'll go conserve now for Verstappen, try and bring those tyre temps down. And ready for both drivers. Let's go low fuel. I need to save fuel very desperately with both drivers. Right, sit rep on lap 17 then. Gasly still in P5, trying to chase down Lance Stroll, who's going to pit this lap. So we've been conserving with Gasly a little bit, so that's why he hasn't really closed up too much to the Racing Point car. But he's got away from Ericsson in P6 there. I imagine Auer will be pitting very soon as well. Where is he? Second place there. Doesn't look like he's going to pit quite yet. There's a gap of 9 seconds to Hamilton, which, if Hamilton's doing a one-stop... Oh, safety car's just come out. Lotra's crashed. Where did he crash? Right there. He's off. Now this changes things, because this is within a region where a one-stop could work now if we go to hards for sure for both drivers here. So let's think this through. If I pit now, there's how many laps left? 51, 7, 40, 43, 33 laps left. 41 laps. We could pit onto mediums right now and make a one-stop still work. So I think I'm going to do that with Verstappen and Gasly as well. He should be comfortably going through. 38 laps. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and hope he can do that as well. So yeah, we're going to pit under the second safety car now and try and get a free pit stop here effectively. Auer has also come in. Hamilton, I believe, hasn't come in. So we're going to double stack our cars. Good pit stop there for Verstappen. It's going to be a good pit stop, hopefully, for Gasly as well. Yes, good pit stop. And we're back out in P4. So we haven't lost any positions with Verstappen. And we've actually gained positions with Gasly there to P4. Auer's also pit onto mediums, but Hamilton is not pit. So that might be his downfall later on this Grand Prix. Right, we're heading to the garage very, very soon. So I'm going to go on high fuel mixture for both drivers. Actually, I'm going to go overtake a little bit here for Verstappen right on the restart. As we get going there, going to use all the ERS with Verstappen to try and get past him. Oh, wow, I've gone to the 2D map. My bad. Sorry, lads. Verstappen's... Oh, I went to the 2D map and you basically missed the overtake. But Verstappen's up into P1 now. We'll go to high fuel. We'll keep on attack mode. And Gasly might even actually fancy. So let's see here. On the next lap, I might try full ERS with Gasly as well. So let's go. He overtakes Auer. So he's done Auer. He's been re-overtaken by Auer, but we'll go full out overtake mode now. And ERS, push through and get past Auer for sure. Double time now. I'm going to medium, and I'll go to conserve now, because let's stop playing into this, because we need to get to the end of the Grand Prix now. So now things calm down. Verstappen's got a 2.3 gap, so he can really back this up and try and protect his tyres. You know what, Gasly, kind of, we need to overtake Auer, because we're going to race him to the end. So I kind of need him to pull up his socks a little bit now, get the head down and try and overtake him, because yeah, I mean, Hamilton will probably go behind us with will go behind Gasly as well, but I want to try and get as high a position, obviously, as we can. So Gasly setting some personal best times. Come on, keep pushing. We're on high fuel, though, so that's also why he might be going a little bit faster. Let's use some ERS here. There we go. Past Auer there. Sorry for the max fast forward, but just want to get it over and done with. Up into third place now. Let's see how long that lasts, though, because Auer came back at him straight away previously. So let's see how long this goes for. Oh, Auer's getting close, but we continue on. Meanwhile, for Verstappen, the gap is 3.2. Yeah, actually underheating the tyres, actually, so we need to heat them up a little bit by pushing. And we've also got a lot of fuel to burn. A lot of fuel, so I've got high fuel. And he's going to be in complete control of the race, as well as Gasly. He's got some fuel to burn as well in third place. So let's push on. Right, lap 34, 18 laps to go in this Grand Prix. Hamilton is still in P2 doing some work on the hard tyres. Eventually, he will have to come in, and he will fall behind, I think. He's pushing very hard now, and Romain Grosjean has just crashed, though. Will that be a safety car? No. So no 3 safety cars, just the 2. That's not 1, even though that crash looked a lot bigger than the one Lotra had. But Hamilton, he's pushing now, so he's going to pit soon, and he will be overtaken by Gasly. So we should and could be on for a 1-2, actually, which could be absolutely marvellous. It'd just be the caveat of Hamilton then pushing like a stab rat at the end on soft tyres. At the moment, Raikkonen's up into a very lofty P5 as well in the Alfa Romeo car. Both Ferraris not too high up the order, actually. And I'm just waiting to see now. 22% tyre wear. Auer sets the fast after the Grand Prix. He's pushing hard now. Hamilton, surely, mate, you're coming in very soon, mate. Very, very soon. You're 20%. He's backing up now. Yeah, he's coming in now. So Gasly, let's go medium fuel. Save fuel now at this point in the race, as well as Verstappen, just in case. Let's save some fuel in the tank from fast after the Grand Prix if we can. And we're up into P2 now. And Hamilton is 12 seconds or 11 seconds behind us. So that is very good. And Leclerc has crashed now. Crash central at Phoenix here. That's 4 DNS now. Leclerc's out. In he was P11. No safety car for that one. So it's 1-2 for Red Bull, 3-4 for Merck. And now we try and control this at the end of the Grand Prix. And watch out for Gasly. We'll watch the gap to Gasly to Hamilton, because I suspect Hamilton will be pushing very much. Yeah, flat out overtake mode and high fuel. So we need to watch out for that. He's going to be the buffer for us, essentially. Okay, sit up on that 46 then. Hamilton is closing up very rapidly. That's Gasly. That is Hamilton. He's pushing very hard. Well, not pushing hard, but he's got a lot of pace. He's coming at us very hard, and it's going to be very difficult right now. 32% wear. I'm not, I need to be wary of that with Gasly. I need to make sure we don't get into the red region right at the end on the last lap here. So just trying to control this. It's 3 seconds now, so it's grown back a little bit, the gap. So I'll just watch out for it. Apparently, Gasly's got worn tyres already. Verstappen's overheating because I'm backing him up, because I want him to save tyre wear for a fastest lap of the Grand Prix blitz at the end of the race. With Gasly, this is going to be tough and difficult, I think, because he's already told me he's got worn tyres. There's traffic as well, and now Hamilton's within 1 second because of that traffic. So this very much will be Gasly trying to save this 1-2 all by himself. We've got some fuel to burn, though. That's at least good, but I don't know how much of use that's going to be. Let's just watch it as we go to lap 49 then. Right now, he appears to be good. Don't show me Verstappen. I don't need to know about Verstappen. We're good with Verstappen, okay? Calm things down. We're looking at Gasly. I'll only worry about Verstappen on the very last lap of the Grand Prix. But 23% wear. Use a bit of ERS automatically there by the AI for Gasly's automatic. We've still got some fuel, so we're good. Let's go high fuel now. Let's push the fuel, and let's push the tyres now on this towards the last lap of the Grand Prix. Make sure we get through. It's the final lap now, so we're going to go flat out attack with Verstappen. Use all the ERS on this lap and try and get him the fast lap of the Grand Prix if we can on that first sector. Let's see. Green first sector, 7/10 gained. Gasly, you may as well go full out attack as well, mate, and overtake mode. You've got the fuel for it as well. Keep that second place, mate. Verstappen sets a new fastest second sector. That is very good. Purple second, so hopefully that's the fast lap of the Grand Prix. Gasly's going to come through. Fastest lap does go to Verstappen, and Gasly does hold off Hamilton. P2, 1.7 the gap, though, so Hamilton kept us very honest there for second place. But it's a second 1-2 in a row for Red Bull Honda. Well done, lads. Well done. Absolutely amazing, strong end to this season this has been. 2 1-2s in a row. That's what you like to see, people. That is what you like to see. Right, there we go. 27 points for Verstappen. Gasly, 18 points there. So 1 and 2, gold and silver. And so Verstappen now has a 14-point gap to Hamilton is looking very good actually now into these last 2 rounds there. Gasly's done a good job there as well. 87 points ahead of Merck. We're looking very, very good indeed. 2.1 in the bank, so we're back up to 71 million, having even bought those brakes. So, you know, the sponsors we've got are so good. The cash flow's good. That, you know, we're doing what Red Bull probably do in real life. They just have tons of cash in reserve, being the energy drinks company they are. But very good episode then. So we've got 2 episodes left, and now the pressure is alleviated a little bit. We'll see how Brazil goes, and obviously the last race at Doha is always a difficult one for us. Very much a difficult one for us. So need to be wary of that. But it's not like there's any double points or anything like that. But for this one, very, very enjoyable. Guys, if you did enjoy that one, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, to subscribe for weekly full-on content. I've been aarava. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.